Right, so we go on to Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney, for me, I would give him an 8 because it was industry he had and passion.
Yeah.
He had lots of passion. No, he had a lot of industry. Going forward, you can see what he tried to do, but it just didn't come off. But I ain't taking that away from his game. He was, when it came to Greenwood coming down his side, down his end, he was up for it. Rashford, what you doing down here, son? Go over there. You know, he was Wan-Bissaka. You go back, man. So Kieran Tierney, you know I love this boy anyway. So yes, I'm going to give him an 8.
I agree with you again. You're on fire today, Lee.
Of course I'm on fire.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8 as well. There was one hairy moment when he missed a header and Greenwood was actually in. And then Partey came to the rescue.
I was just about to say that.
You know?
This guy puts out a lot of fires.
Yeah, I'm telling you, right? This is what we missed,
Partey.
You're going to call him the fireman, isn't it?
Listen, this guy puts out fires.
Exactly. It's
fireman.
Partey to the rescue.
Thank you. Doom, 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 doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom.
That was the only mistake in the whole game, right? But I think you were about to say that offensively he was a little
But
bit
he
more
managed to
reserved.
get back in place, didn't he? He held it
Yeah,
up.
I think he had a specific job that I think Arteta told him, don't get adventurous because Rashford is going to get behind you.
Plus, can I just say something as well, just quickly? What you said, Gabes, this is the reason why he's not in the 9 bracket, is because I felt that some of his passes were safety. When he could have moved up, passed it forward, he opted for safety first, which ain't a bad thing.
Yeah.
But when you're in the ascendancy,
you have to go for throats.
you have to
Yeah.
gamble. So,
What you
Lord
saying?
Vader.
So 8-8.
I'm going to give Tierney an 8.5. I think he dealt with the threat that was posed. He nullified it. He played. He did what the manager asked him. I would have guessed, like the two of you have said. Manager said, listen, don't be adventurous. If you can get forward, which he did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he put in some great crosses at times. Just unfortunately, they were to somebody who's 5'7" in Lacazette. But you know, that aside, he played a very good and intelligent game. So I'm going to give him an 8.5. You know, I think you guys have covered more or less everything that I wanted to say.
Yeah. So now, the roof is on fire. And then
We no water, let that
burn. Dum, dum. We're going to party hard. I said we were going to party hard. That's what we're going to do. Thomas, the bad boy, Patrick Vieira in the making. Partey. This guy, man, I was just in amazement how he was bossing the midfield. Because before the game, I was like, right.
Oh, sorry, I remembered what I wanted to say about Gabriel.
Let's do this.
Henry Winter gave Gabriel a 6.
Okay. Up yours, Winter. Pardon my friend.
And he gave
Lindelof.
He gave Lindelof a 7.
Brilliant. Excellent.
Was he watching the right game?
Excellent.
Yes, I thought I'd throw that in there. I was like, what the hell what's wrong with you?
Yeah, he must have been playing the FIFA version.
But yes, sorry to cut you.
Yes.
It just came back into my head.
So with Partey, we haven't seen that, like we've said earlier on in the show. We haven't seen that type of midfield performance before. Before the game, I was thinking, right, it's Partey versus Pogba. How's he going to fare?
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Man, it was Partey versus Pogba, Fred, Fernandes, McTomminey, and he wiped them all out. He wiped them all out. I was like, Pogba looked redundant, mate.
Yeah, Pogba looked laborious and slow.
Slow, mate.
Pogba looked like a Skoda, while our Ferrari was cruising past
man. My goodness. So I don't want to swallow up the whole show talking about Partey, but man, this guy is levels.
Looked like an Austin Allegro.
My
He can do
goodness,
everything.
he was levels.
Mini Metro Paul Pogba. So what score did you give him?
Oh man, I'm gonna give him a 9.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him a 9 because he was amazing, man.
yeah. And it's really tough, like in that midfield, to get a 93% passing accuracy. That's amazing. Yeah, he won the most duels, most tackles. Just ran that game with his midfield partner. 45 million pounds, well spent.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
45 million pound bargain,
bargain, right? And exactly what we've been crying out for years,
Exactly.
right? So, what do you give him?
I gave him a 9.
I give him a 10. I give him a 10.
10's all around.
10. It's just perfect midfield performance. Just missed the goal. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you in the 10s, Jamal. I thought he had a fantastic game. Like you said, he dealt with Man United's laborious midfielders like they were playing for bloody Charlton.
Yeah.
You know, he just looked levels above.
He looked levels, man.
What they had.
Yeah.
He brought some.
You remind me, there was
Still.
one moment. Sorry. One moment when Pogba finally won a ball, and he took it off him,
And then Thomas
and then Partey was like, "Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Give me back. Give me back the ball."
That was one thing about him. It was his recovery. Because I remember the ball got stolen,
Yeah.
and then Partey just
Partey's
come back.
like, hold on, that's not in the script.
Yeah, he's that screen. And I think because he's got more license as well at Arsenal to go forward rather than just sit back. He's going to learn how to express himself.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
more
But he's bringing some steel inside the silk that he's got. You know, he's got the whole repertoire of nutmegs and passing and accuracy, and it's like
nuts.
And he's not your tough tackler.
He was not making
He's
people after 3 minutes.
He's your interceptor.
Yeah,
You know, he'll take the ball off your toes,
yeah,
which is a fantastic asset to have. Means you don't give away too many fouls.
yeah,
And if he does need to foul, he'll foul you,
yeah,
which he got a yellow card for, which shows he's clearly not afraid of
yeah,
the dirty
Mix it
side
up,
of the
yeah.
game.
yeah,
Absolutely.
So for me, I'm going to give him, I've given him a 10. I just thought, you know what? I look forward to seeing him grow into this team.
yeah. And to be surrounded by better players as well
Absolutely.
in the future.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yes. So I'm going to go on to the next player, and I'm going to sing a song from the group that sung "It's Just Another Manic Monday" where they wish it was Sunday.
Gonna
Now,
walk like
an
an Egyptian.
Egyptian.
Da, 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 da.
I'm going to talk like an Egyptian.
Are you gonna play like Egyptian?
I can't play like him.
Okay.
The king, the Egyptian king.
The
which is
Pharaoh.
El who?
Oh, El Neni.
El
Nino,
Nene.
whatever you wanna
My
call it.
goodness gracious
Yeah.
me. Walk like an Egyptian. Yes.
No, 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 no.
My goodness. Yes. Shout going out to the Bangles. It's just another manic Monday. Yes. So I'm giving El Nene a 10. My man of the match. He done everything right. Everything good. Emmanuel Partey, 0.2. Over to you.
Fantastic. I think there's not anything else you can give him apart from 10, because it's what epitomizes
What Shaka
his game.
don't do.
I think Xhaka will have his time. I think, and he served us well.
Xhaka will have his
Right?
time.
He'll have his time. He'll have his moment.
Yeah.
But right now, is them two are the new kings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I loved about him, which epitomizes his actual game, is dying minutes.
Yeah.
We're under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
The balls is coming left, right, and center. And what does he do? He goes out of the formation, chases down, not one player, not two player, all the way to the centre backs.
Yeah.
Chased out Lindelof out of the stadium.
Yeah.
Chased him back all the way to the changing rooms.
What is this guy? What is this? These guys are on drugs, you know.
Listen,
When they were changing, El Neni was in there with them, man.
Yeah.
And he was
Man marking them.
and he was walking back, and he was just gave 110%.
110%.
Unbelievable,
man.
and he knows the passing. dribbling was ridiculous. Man United fans were saying, "Oh my God, we are getting bowled out of the stadium by Elneny. What's going on?"
But he is our Darren. Who was the guy they had under Ferguson? Darren Ferguson, wasn't it?
Oh, Darren Ferguson.
Darren Ferguson wasn't anything.
Yeah.
Darren Ferguson wasn't anything.
Fletcher.
Darren Fletcher, sorry, yeah.
Fletcher.
Darren Fletcher wasn't anything special,
Yeah.
but he was bloody effective.
Yeah.
He was
Nicky
a great player
Butt.
for United.
Yeah. He was.
So, if Elneny can even have half of the career Darren Fletcher had, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah, just long may it continue.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Elneny a 10.
Yeah.
And to go back to Henry Winter,
Oh, God.
Henry Winter gave Elneny a 7. Gave him a 7, and he gave McTomminey an 8.
Oh, my
Can you
days.
read out what the reasoning for the 7?
No, there is no reasoning. But that was his marking.
Yeah.
He used a word here which I have to use. Elneny marauded around the midfield, which he did. The man was like
He was all over the
he
place.
was like an engine, a souped up engine.
Yeah.
He played out of his skin. I agree with you, Lee. He was man of the match in this game. For me, Gabriel was my player of the season so far, but yesterday's game, Elneny was man of the match. I did not see that performance coming from him.